Hey guys, it's Raven. Not really too energetic today. I did play basketball today for a little while. I was just hooping with some of the old group I was talking about in the past video. My old basketball group. They basically called me up. They've still been or I guess they like tried to make some excuse on why they were acting weird, and they thought I changed after coming out and stuff, and so they're like feeling weird about playing basketball with me and shit. But I did meet up with them today, and I played basketball with them. And it was pretty fun. But I kind of just have something to talk about, more about, I would say, being left out of things, I would say. Like, I just realized a lot that I feel like my presence is consistently ignored a lot of the times. And I feel like even when I'm like with friends, when I'm with different friend groups, like, I forgot to tell you guys, but last night I tried hanging out with this new group that I had found from Meetups. I met up this group from Meetups. They're having like kind of like not a bar crawl. They're having like an ice cream social at this one ice cream spot, and I went. And it was like 50 to 75 people, just all outside the ice cream shop, and it was pretty brutal. Like, I got rejected a lot by a lot of people there. Like, I was just kind of ignored when I asked people questions or like tried to get to know people. And I was kind of just labeled like a creep for no reason when I literally went to like meet people. So it makes no sense how I'm a fucking creep when I'm trying to meet people. But I mean, okay, I guess I'm a fucking creep and a loser, apparently. I mean, that's kind of the vibes I was getting from these people. Like, you posted this shit on Meetups to meet new people, so that's why I fucking went. Like, if I wasn't desperate enough, then I wouldn't have fucking gone. If I already had like real friends, then I wouldn't have fucking gone in the first place. So what the fuck is that shit even about? But yeah, I fucking went. So I went to the meetup, and it wasn't good, dude. Like, I talked with this one group, right? I talked with this one group of 2 guys and 2 girls, and we were just talking about bullshit. They ended up talking about politics, and they end up talking about like the NBA and stuff. And the whole time, like, we're all like sitting there talking, because I sat at a table like by myself to like check my phone real quick, and the 4 of them just showed up, which was crazy. So they showed up, so they came to me to talk, and basically they're just ignoring me the whole time. Like, anytime we would get to a question about myself, like, someone else would just talk over me, or they're just conversate with each other. And it was like I wasn't even there. Like, I would say things, and no one would respond to anything that I said. Like, literally any fucking thing I said, no one responded to. I was literally just getting ignored. I was really there just to get ignored for like 30 minutes, and it was so brutal. But I didn't really know how to leave. So after like 45 minutes, I just kind of got up and walked away, and it's like their facial expressions didn't change one bit. And there was this other group I was talking to there when I had first shown up for the first like 25 to 30 minutes of this fucking meetup. And by the way, fuck the Meetups app. I fucking hate that stupid ass app. But anyways, yeah, at the start of the meetup, I was talking to this one guy with like three of his other buddies, and we were talking about like just random shit like basketball and shit like that, and if they play basketball, because I love to play basketball, as we know from this channel. But yeah, after I asked them that, they like we were just talking about basketball, talking about like random bullshit like video games and like TV shows and animes that we watch. And all of a sudden, like, it just like turned on to me, because the one guy said like, "Oh my god, like, look at it, like how long have you had your hair and shit?" And I told him it was like 5.5, almost 6 years. And he was like, "Bro, you should cut it. That shit looks ugly as fuck." And then like him and his friends were laughing at me. And then basically, like, after that, like, it just turned into them roasting me the entire time. Like, for the 20 minutes I talked to those guys, they were just roasting me. Like, it was just kind of like things were starting to be directed towards me. Or it would be like just random jokes about me, or it'd be like random shit, like, or it'd be like they'd like look at each other, and then they'd be like and like look at me and shit. And even when I would like tried to stand up for myself, it was just fucking hard, because it was like 3 of them, and I was like, bro, you guys are at a fucking you guys are literally at an ice cream social from a fucking Meetup app. Like, you're just as much of a loser as I am if you're showing up to this shit. So I don't even want to fucking hear it. But yeah, I almost got into a fight with honestly all 3 of them. I was kind of like really pissed. I almost was gonna fight all 3 of them. Like, I pushed one of the guys and he pushed me back, And then one of the people inside the ice cream shop like saw, and they were telling us to chill and like go to your own places and shit, which is why I went to a table by myself. And those other 3 people showed up and just fucking ignored me. Like my whole existence just didn't even fucking matter. Fucking crazy to think about. But yeah, and I feel like that happens a lot with a lot of things in my life. Like I feel like that happens a good amount. Like a lot of the times my existence just isn't acknowledged. Like if that makes any sense. I don't know if I sound crazy or if anybody could relate to me on this, but I think some people know what I'm talking about. You could be hanging out with a group of friends, right? And you could be you can't even talk. I'm so frustrated right now, I can't even talk. Let me take a breath. All right, but imagine you're hanging out with a group of friends. You're trying to get a word in. You're trying to say something the entire time. And the minute you fucking open your mouth and you're trying to fucking communicate like a human being, people talk over you. They don't listen to you. They move on from subjects every time you bring up something. They don't acknowledge like your presence in general. Like, it's like I'm fucking being punished for something that I didn't do. Like, I didn't do shit. Why the fuck are you guys being so mean to me? And it just doesn't make any sense. Like, am I just an easy target? Is it because of the way I look? Is it because of my hair? Like, it's because of who I am. And that's kind of where the downward spiral starts to happen with my self-esteem. And it's really hard. Because I got bullied growing up. I got bullied in elementary, middle school. I got bullied in high school. I used to get beat up as a kid by like bullies and stuff and get like tortured by bullies. I've had bad dating experiences where I've been bullied by people I've dated too. Like, it's just never ending. Like, I feel like this shit just never fucking ends. Like, it's always some bullshit with people, with trying to meet people, with social interactions, with people in general. It's always some bullshit. Like, it's never anything good. It's just always like BS after BS. And then like the good things I do run into, they don't last. Like the college friend group, that shit's dead as fuck. It's not like I barely even talked to those guys since I came back. And it's like, what the fuck was even the point of meeting them in my last week? Of course, I have to meet them in my last fucking week of college too. Because the world just loves to throw shit on me for that. Or the world just loves to throw shit on like people when they're down in general. You hear that saying, when it rains, it fucking pours. And that's fucking true. Because it's fucking bullshit, dude. Like, I swear to, like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, it's just constant bullshit after constant fucking bullshit. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I'm just sick of being ignored. Sick of being treated horribly throughout my friendships, throughout family, throughout relationships. It's all the same shit. Like, even with dating, like, I have brutal stories about that, with like getting used on dates. I told a story like a few days ago about being used by that one girl from Tinder. That like one single mom, which again, you could make fun of me for dating this, for trying to go for a single mom if you want. But yeah, even she fucking used me to pay half of her rent, and just ended up using me the whole time and leading me on. But it's just people in general. Like, I've had guys use me, I've had girls use me. I've had everybody use me at this point. Like, just use me to be your therapist, to be your emotional support dog. And then once you get better, you just leave me. Like, I'm just like an emotional tampon for all these guys and girls. Like, it's just the same shit. It's the same shit every time. And I don't really know what to do about it. Like, I'm just crashing out right now. And granted, I could feel better about it tomorrow. I could feel completely different tomorrow and watch this video back and look at how wrong I was and everything I said. But I made this channel to be real, so I'm gonna fucking be real and say what's really on my mind. And this is what's on my mind. I feel like I don't exist to people. I feel like I'm invisible. I feel like I'm invisible to everybody. Nobody really sees who I am. Nobody is really like, yeah, so I kind of had to cut that part out. So I cut out a lot of this video. I kind of went on I just looked at the camera, or at the clock on the camera, on the time. I kind of went on like a 20-minute rant about some pretty personal stuff. I feel like I should save for another video when I'm more in a comfortable mindset to actually tell the story. And I feel like there's certain things where I shouldn't say on YouTube. So there are still some things that I'm pretty hesitant of saying. And I kind of went into a 20-minute video describing that. So that's why we have this little cut through it. But yeah, just to recap the message, it's more that I feel used. I feel invisible to people. I feel like I just don't exist. As we all know, my family's pretty toxic in some ways. My mom, I don't really have that emotional support with my mom. My dad, not really too connected with him either. It's more just sports we talk about. And the thing is that my parents were good parents growing up. I'm not saying they were horrible parents. It's just that we were missing some of the emotional side of things where I had to emotionally just raise myself with a lot of situations, you know? And that's just kind of the way it was. They weren't horrible parents, though, but I just can't really... I'm not as connected to them as other people would be with their parents, I guess. My older brother, again, I see him when I see him. I mean, that's kind of just how our relationship's been ever since he moved in with his fiance. I just kind of see him when I see him. That's kind of just how it's been. Like, we were never really taught in my family to, like, oh yeah, give this person a call, or like, you should be close to this person, or like, make sure to reach out. Like, nope. Just like, and it's normalized. It's just like, okay, well, I'll see you when I see you. So I don't talk to my older brother, really. Obviously, you know, my friend group has split apart here, basically. We all know what happened with the basketball group, even though I played with them today. They're acting weird when I first came back. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, no friends, family's weird. We all know my dating history is very bad. I do end up getting used quite a bit by people, and not really appreciated in dating. So that's another factor to all this. And yeah, I'm kind of just defeated today. I don't know. I mean, I really ask, why am I even recording this in the first place? But maybe it could help someone. Maybe it could help someone that's really going through it, that needs someone to listen to. Or that maybe somebody just needs a video, or they just rant about, like, bullshit in life. Like being invisible to people. Maybe somebody needs that. I don't know. I don't know. I will say that it's been getting darker these past few days. I am in a low. I can feel it. And, yeah, I don't really know what's next for me. I found myself today just thinking about life a lot. And thinking about, like, what's my purpose here? And I started thinking just, what would happen if, like, you know, I don't even want to say it, but I started thinking about stuff like that. Like, what's my purpose here? Like, do I really have value here if everybody's doing just fine without me? Doing great even. Everybody's doing just great without me. And that's kind of what I think about sometimes. You know, you go through so many brutal experiences and it leaves you defeated. Like traumas as a kid, sexual, of course, I have a lot of sexual trauma. A lot of trauma in general. And you just think about that stuff, and man, it's tough. It's tough dealing with this stuff. But I think it's important just to put it out there on the video. I'm defeated, and I feel defeated right now. And this is kind of just how I feel. So that'll pretty much be it for this video. And I hope you guys have a good day. This is Raven, signing out. Peace.